Halloween movie ever made in 3 minutes. But the video is 5 minutes. I'm not sure where that comes from or how that makes sense, but it doesn't matter. This is an animated recap, and I've seen a tiny bit of it, and it looked absolutely amazing. This is made by Arcade Cloud with 2.7 million subscribers. Don't forget to drop that like, subscribe down below, and let's get into this.
This is the story of the Halloween franchise in 3 minutes. Let's begin. 15 years after 6-year-old Michael Myers kills his teenage sister with a kitchen knife, he escapes a mental institution and returns to Haddonfield. He's pursued by his therapist, Dr.
This is fast. Let's go back. I've already missed a lot.
Let's begin. 15 years after 6-year-old Michael Myers kills his teenage sister with a kitchen knife, he escapes a mental institution and returns to Haddonfield. He's pursued by his therapist, Dr. Loomis. Michael borrows a mechanic's uniform and dons the iconic pale William Shatner mask, arriving home just in time for Halloween. He steals his sister's gravestone, breaks into his old house, and stalks 3 teenage babysitters, breathing heavily all day. That night, he strangles 2 babysitters to death and stabs a boyfriend to the wall.
You know, I'd really like to know why.
Laurie Strode,
I'm not sure they even know why.
the smart one who studies and doesn't have escapes. Let that be a lesson to you, kids. Laurie gets the kids to safety, and Loomis shoots Michael off a balcony, but his body disappears. A frantic Loomis combs the neighborhood until they crush Michael between a
They're quick, man. Whoever this guy is really going.
cop car and a van, which explodes. But it isn't Michael. It's just some teen in the wrong mask at the wrong time. Michael follows Laurie to the hospital, where he kills off the staff one by
Whoa!
one. Loomis investigates a cryptic message left in a school. Dr. Marlon Chambers reveals to Loomis Laurie Strode is in fact Michael Myers' baby sister. Michael corners Loomis and Laurie in an operating room. Laurie flees as Loomis sacrifices himself to stop Michael. Michael somehow stumbles away from the explosion, but collapses. Anyway, forget
Michael Myers can't die.
all of that because Halloween 3 Season of the Witch has nothing to do with Michael Myers or anything really. An alcoholic
What?
deadbeat dad abandons his kids to help an attractive woman investigate an eccentric toy factory tycoon. The toy boss has an army of robots and a diabolical plan to kill all children over the world via annoying TV commercial activated Halloween masks that make the wearers' heads explode with gross bugs.
I don't know if Michael Myers can actually die. It just doesn't seem like he can die.
Also something about Stonehenge, who knows. Michael Myers wakes from a coma to chase Laurie's secret daughter Jamie and her foster sister Rachel.
Whoever did these animations is absolutely amazing. I really
Dr.
like
Loomis
them.
returns to Haddonfield running around pointing
It's like it's on purpose the way it is, but it's good the way it is.
Michael electrocutes a guy so bad the whole town loses power, causing angry rednecks to form a lynch mob.
Angry
Michael slashes his way
rednecks.
through teenagers and cops until Rachel hits him with a fire extinguisher. The lynch mob drives Rachel and Jamie to safety. Michael catches a ride too, killing the men. Rachel manages to throw Michael off the truck and use it against him. More townsfolk
Why does the rednecks gotta look like that?
show up just in time to fill Michael full of bullets, sending him into a mine shaft. Back home, Jamie's evil surfaces and she kills her mom, causing Dr. Loomis to scream a lot. Michael returns a year later and kills Rachel, a bunch of her friends, and a few insufferable cops with whatever he could find at Home Depot. Michael chases
God.
Jamie to the old Myers house, where Loomis shoots him with a tranquilizer gun. The cops apprehend Michael, but a mysterious man in black
Why can Michael Myers not die? I don't understand. The dude just doesn't die. Shoot him in the head, he comes
frees
back.
him. 6 years later, Jamie and her newborn escape a cult led by the man in black, but she's killed shortly after hiding the baby. Paul Rudd,
God.
Tommy Doyle, finds the baby. Loomis and his pal Dr. Wynn head to Haddonfield. A few stabbings and a head explosion later, Wynn is revealed to
I'm not gonna lie. This guy's talking so fast, I can't get all the
be
information.
the man in black. The cult abducts Tommy, Loomis, the baby, and some relatives of Laurie's. Michael's usual killing spree is cut short when Tommy shoots him full of syringes, then beats him to death with a pipe. Tommy escapes with Kara and the baby. Dr. Loomis chooses to stay behind. Look at those last few movies. Laurie Strode and her teenage son live under a new identities at a boarding school where she's a
They look weird. Very, very weird. The dude on the right looks like a psychopath.
headmistress. Michael tracks down Laurie's new address and hits the road just in time for Halloween. He terrorizes Laurie's son and his rowdy pals. Laurie fights off her crazy brother until he falls from the balcony. Laurie tries to stab the lifeless Michael, but is stopped by him.
Guy talking. Laurie does this. Michael Myers does this. Laurie does this. And then guess what? He gets stabbed in the neck.
Guard LL Cool J, making slasher movie history as a black character who actually survives. Laurie steals the ambulance carrying Michael's body, driving it off the road and pinning it to a tree where she chops his head off. Except it wasn't
my-
Michael. Laurie actually beheaded a paramedic that Michael put his mask on. Michael tracks
I don't remember that.
Laurie to an asylum and drops her off a roof. Meanwhile, a group of rowdy teens are selected to spend Halloween night at the Myers house for a webcam reality show run by Buster.
So we're at 3 minutes and 15 seconds. The title is in 3 minutes. So I'm confused, but it doesn't matter if it's even in 3 minutes. If it did it in 5 minutes, if you said 5 minutes in the title, it made more sense, but they're doing it fast
Buster
already.
Rhymes and Tyra Banks.
I don't even know how
Michael
you can do
kills
three.
almost everyone until Buster Rhymes kung fu kicks him the out a window. Michael burns in a garage. This time he stays dead all the way to the morgue.
And
40
then
years
what?
after his Halloween massacre in Haddonfield,
40 years later? He's dead for 40 years and he comes back?
some
No.
podcasters visit Michael Myers in the mental hospital and show him his old mask. The vibes make everyone else flip out. But he
this
doesn't
is the
react.
new one.
For
I've
some
seen
reason,
these.
The hospital decides to transfer him the night before Halloween, and what are the odds? His bus crashes. He gets loose and kills the podcasters and takes his
Did y'all hear that? Listen.
Halloween, and what are the odds? His bus crashes. He gets loose and
Why did he just escape with the duck?
the podcasters and takes his mask back. Meanwhile, Lori tries to reconnect with her daughter and granddaughter, who are tired of how traumatized she still is from that whole serial killer thing. Michael gets back to Haddonfield on Halloween night, kills some teens, parents, and cops, and it's revealed that his doctor is evil and helped him
I think, is this the new Halloween movie?
escape, but Michael doesn't care and he kills that guy too. Oh, and there's this old police officer from the first movie.
Yeah.
That doesn't really go anywhere. Man, this movie has a lot of weird threads. Michael corners Lori and her family in her spooky house full of mannequins, but they trap him in the basement and burn the place down, and then hitch a ride to safety in the back of the truck.
Yeah.
And that's
Okay.
it. Those are all of the Halloween movies. They didn't make any more of them, and they definitely.
Oh. This was made in 2019.
Didn't remake them. Okay, fine. Here's what happened at the Rob Zombie Halloween movies in more time than they deserve. Michael is a dirty kid from a gross family, and it takes an entire hour for Michael
Oh, that's why it's 3 minutes, is because now, does this count?
to grow up and get to Haddonfield on Halloween night. Then there's that sequel nobody was asking for where he follows his mom's ghost in like a weird spectral horse around town while trying to kill Lori again. Yes, thankfully these never happen. And that's Halloween in
Wait, they never happened. What?
3. Is that timer right? Wow, I went way over this time.
Okay, yeah, exactly. Let's
Never
hear that
happened.
again.
And that's Halloween in 3. Is that timer right? Wow, I went way over this time. But that's Halloween in 4 minutes, I guess. Until the sequels come out.
5.
Under 5 minutes. Don't forget to stab that like button.
Oh, I like that. That was nice. The whole theme there. That was really good. Arcade Cloud, you did a great job. Hopefully you allow me to react. But anyways, guys, that was pretty awesome. I thought he said in 3 minutes. I guess he does a lot of in 3 minutes on his channels, or in his channel. If you guys like this and Arcade Cloud is okay with it, we can keep reacting to these. If you guys like it, don't forget to drop that like. But before we do that, well, you can drop a like. Let me know in the comments below. What did you think this was? A 0 to 10, 10 being the best. I'm gonna say like a 9.5. I don't know if anything's gonna get 10 because it's gotta far exceed my expectations, but 9.5. Drop that like, subscribe down below, and we'll see you guys in the next video.